Ah, I sincerely apologize for my camera quality, my hair. I know I'm not pretty like normal, but yeah, it's whatever. Today we're gonna watch Kai Cenat wants nothing to do with RaKai.
I had to take one test, okay? I gotta take one test. If I pass that bitch,
Did he not go to school? I know he didn't. He stopped going to in person school, right? He started doing that online stuff. I don't know. There's a lot. I, I don't even know the first name of RaKai, man. He's just a whole mix up.
June 20th, I'm gonna fucking graduate. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. It cannot go to the Q's for me.
Why does he talk and look like that? Look at him, bro. He just looks so black.
RaKai is trying to graduate. June 20th is the date circled on the calendar. For the past year, he has been attending online school while continuing his streaming career. And recently, he announced on stream that if he wanted to walk across the stage and receive his diploma, he would need to be physically present in Syracuse from May 30th to June 20th.
All right, listen. The bad news is right. So
You know, I'm
for
I'm
me,
happy for him. I'm glad he can actually graduate though. Like, you know, all the hate he gets, he's putting in some work. I suppose I'll give him that.
it's obviously coming up. Uh, I graduate June 20th, right? But where the bad news come in is that right. For my mom told me for order me in a school called for order me to graduate and walk the stage, I would have to re-enjoin in person school until May 30th till June.
Is that how it works? I could have sworn you could just do your classes online and still graduate like the same way. I don't know. I never heard of you having to go back to school in order to walk the stage.
20th.
Unfortunately, the announcement itself immediately reminded everyone why school has been such a struggle for him. He did not say, in order for me. He said, for order me.
My mom told me for order me in a school called for order me
I didn't even clock that, bro.
to graduate.
He did not say re-enroll. He said re-enjoin.
I would have to re-enjoin.
And somehow,
I'm not gonna. This is bad, bro. This is bad.
that ended up being the least dramatic part of the entire graduation saga. Things escalated when the school informed RaKai that even if he completed every requirement necessary to graduate, he still might not be allowed to attend the ceremony in person. Not because of his grades, not because of attendance, because he was
Oh,
considered a potential disturbance.
yeah, that's true. I forgot, like, bro. If they find out what school he goes to and they find out what time he's graduating, that's too much random people are just gonna show up in there, man.
Okay, and like let me talk. So then boom, I had three meetings. One is saying like, okay, I go to school, so I can't go to school right now. They're saying, okay, they said that the school been talking about me going back to school, and they think like it's just not gonna work. Like you in school, no longer gonna be the focus, which I don't. I think that's you feel me. I think that's facts or not. That's check it on, Chaz. They say if I go to school, oh I'm a cause shit like that. Y'all saying facts?
RaKai had already publicly announced that Kai Cenat and the rest of AMP would be attending his graduation. He turned it into a major event before it even happened, telling his audience and inviting practically everyone he knew in the streaming world. From the school's perspective, what was
I
supposed
would do the same, bro. If I was famous, bro. Mr. B showed to my graduation. Guys, not show to my graduation. Everybody's pulling up, bro. Y'all gonna hear like Mr. B just throwing money in the air when I grad. Well, I already graduated. For my college graduation, they're gonna be throwing money, doing money walk. I'm gonna have a red carpet, everything, bro.
to be a normal graduation ceremony risked turning into a social media spectacle. They concluded that his presence could create too much disruption for students and families who simply wanted to
Apologize for my throat, by the way, guys. I just got off. I'm a hardworking boy, but I am back, and I wanted to post a video. And I'm at my grandparents' house, so shh.
enjoy enjoy their graduation day without the attention shifting elsewhere. Then things got even worse. While streaming, RaKai discovered that he had a 0 in history, not for a single assignment, but for the entire year. His explanation was that the online school system never properly showed him the assignments, so he never completed them because he never knew they existed.
You didn't know a single assignment existed for a whole class? That's cap, bro. You don't think a single assignment? What was the point of the class? They're not even gonna test you on it.
They say that I didn't do a whole I didn't for the whole year online. I didn't do no history. They say they say I have a 0 in history. How the fuck I got 0 in history? And how the fuck do I got a 0 in history? Cause guess what? Online it never showed me I had history. You feel me?
Oh, he said he never even had the class. Okay, I was about to say, how do you know you had the class and not have a single assignment?
And y'all laugh like that shit funny, bro. That shit not funny, man.
Eventually, after 3 separate meetings with the superintendent, a compromise was reached. One test, a single social studies regents exam. If he passes it, he can attend graduation in person on June 20th.
The good news is that I had to take one test, okay? I gotta take one test.
Yeah, when does Kai Cenat pop up in this?
If I pass that bitch, June 20th, I'm gonna fucking graduate.
At the time of the stream, the exam was only 10 days away. That might sound manageable until you realize that RaKai has already failed this exact exam multiple times before. He told his chat that this time there would be no shortcuts. He joked that he could not use ChatGPT because the test would be taken in person.
And so we gotta do chat. So I gotta pass this one test. And now you failing? See, that's bad. Like chat, why you telling me use ChatGPT for the test? Nigga, I can't use ChatGPT, bro, because it's in person. It's in person, bro. So like chat, listen, basically, chat, okay, it's a region. It's a social study region. That's what I'm saying. I felt that shit multiple times, bro.
He asked everyone to keep their fingers crossed and repeatedly said that he was genuinely trying his best. Surprisingly, for the first time in a long while, a large portion of the internet was actually rooting for him.
I'm so tired, bro.
Then came the Kai Cenat situation. Just one day earlier, Kai appeared in RaKai's stream. Not as a guest, not in person, just sitting in the chat as a viewer, watching. RaKai immediately saw—
I look, you feel like we're just like all of us are chilling in like a room and just watching TV right now. Like I'm so like relaxed right now. It's like I'm not even thinking about reacting to stuff. I'm lucky just chilling.
the notification and did what almost anyone would do if the person they had been waiting to hear from suddenly appeared. He asked the question directly in front of thousands of viewers.
Hey, chat, hold on, chat. It might be delayed. It might be delayed. Hold on, chat. It might be delayed. Chat, he left or no? He left. Chat, it might be. Hold on, it might be delayed. Kai, will you come to my graduation June 20th?
No response. Kai left the stream.
Hold on, chat. It might be delayed. It might be delayed. Hold on. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying right there. So, I'm saying I don't want to graduate anymore. The fuck? The fuck?
I don't understand what just happened. Was Kai supposed to text inside the chat? Bro, do y'all see this comment up here? You annoying ass little nigga.
I don't even want to graduate anymore, eh? What the fuck?
The man who originally encouraged RaKai to stay in school. The person who constantly used Ray as the example RaKai should follow. The person who reportedly promised to attend the graduation. He appeared, saw the message, and left without saying a word. RaKai completely crashed out afterward. He did not hide what was bothering him either. He immediately went to the comparison that had clearly been sitting in his mind the entire time.
What the fuck? What you doing? Kai went all the way to Taiwan. You can't come to the Q's. Fuck that. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. You can't come to the Q's for me. Nah, Chad, that's not going through your head, yeah, Chad. That's going through your head too fast. Kai went all the way to Taiwan. It cannot go to the Q's for me. Is Leah our way?
I genuinely can't look at his face, but it's just making me laugh.
Fight, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Nah, mentally. Is Leah our way fight, bro? That's fucked up, bro. Nah, mentally. Mentally, bro. Hold on, no, bro.
When Ray graduated, Kai Cenat flew from the United States all the way to Taiwan, an international trip across the world to attend a graduation.
Look at my boy right there. Look
Look at my boy. Here, my boy. Yeah. Of course, my boy. Ah, you good?
Oh, that's so sweet.
You good? Nice to see you. Yeah, of course. I could have missed it.
Now RaKai is sitting in Syracuse.
That is crazy. Going to the whole other dude's graduation. Kaizen really was like trying to push for RaKai to like graduate. So it's like he better show up.
Asking for what is essentially a short domestic flight. Ray got Taiwan. RaKai is asking for Syracuse. And that comparison hurts because Kai was one of the main reasons RaKai even attempted to finish school in the first place. Kai did not casually mention education once and move on. He sat RaKai down and deliberately used Ray as an example.
That boy Ray used to have to get dressed, put on his uniform when he didn't want to go to school. Go to school, only stream on Friday and Saturdays. When he got motion, Ray had to put on his uniform or call me and say, "Kai, I don't want to go to school, but this shit is ass. I want to stream." Guess what he did though? He went and he was cooking, and that's your main squeeze. Y'all like this? That's your boy. That's your boy, right?
That is my main squeeze.
That's your boy. You and Ray. Y'all like this. So if he could do it, why can't you, bro? You got one more year, gang. I want you to be able to show niggas that not only you can stream, but you can also get your shit done. But look though, you can't show me no grades. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Jimmy Fallon, right? I'm gonna pull up on my boy RaKai.
Multiple people close to the situation later claimed that Kai specifically promised he would attend the graduation.
You're not supposed to take in what people tell you and let it affect you on a day-to-day basis. You're supposed to take it in and just use it as fuel. It'll only make you stronger. If somebody tell you can't do something, you prove to them that you can.
You right.
I hope when you go back to home, when you go back
Javar
home,
proved.
take everything I'm saying and you really like.
No, I did saying for
I hope you do your homework when you go back home.
No, I am.
I hope so. I really hope so, bro.
I am.
Cause I know you're not.
Yes, I am.
I don't know. I said I'll come to your graduation. You graduate.
He has grown up a lot at like looks wise. As like he seemed like such a I didn't realize like he really was just like a little kid when he first was starting to blow up, bro. Like I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, so pass. Make you a promise here. I promise you right now. Look, I will come to your graduation if you pass. If you're able to graduate, which is when, next year?
Yeah.
I'll come to your graduation.
Bet.
I'll come all the way to Syracuse just for you. See you graduate.
Now I'm gonna make sure I graduate, nigga.
Hand me up. We need a handshake.
That promise
Bro, that's so
snapped.
sweet,
It became
bro.
one of the biggest sources of motivation, keeping RaKai moving forward whenever he wanted to quit. Of course, some people have pushed back on the criticism toward Kai. Their argument is simple. If one of the biggest streamers in the world shows up at a Syracuse graduation ceremony, the event instantly stops being about the students. The attention shifts to Kai. Security concerns increase. Crowds form. Students who have spent years working toward that moment suddenly become background characters at their own graduation. And honestly,
That's valid. That's actually pretty valid. I was not thinking about that. If I graduate and then like all the 1,000 people there just didn't even care about the people who's actually graduating, which I don't think it's gonna be that much. Like most of the parents there, I don't know who even the streamers are. Only like the kids really know who they are, like the younger people, the 20-year-olds and stuff like that. And it's like I can see what they're talking about, but I also don't think it's as bad as he would be saying it is. Like, hey, if like I keep saying, Mr. B showed up to my graduation. That would have been an even better graduation. But I can see what they're talking about.
that is not an unreasonable concern. But to really understand how RaKai ended up 10 days away from graduation in the first place, you have to go back much further. RaKai originally dropped out of high school to pursue streaming full-time. As his popularity grew, so did the criticism. People constantly mocked him for being uneducated. Clips went viral of him mispronouncing basic words, struggling with spelling, and having difficulty communicating things that most people would have learned in school years earlier.
But listen, like how look.
I love this clip.
Yo, run that by me again, bro. Yo, is he the first
human being that speaks 0 languages, bro?
Like, bro, I gave you a chance. I slowed it down and made sure that I heard you properly, and it turns out
You need to be on that Kai ABC mouse plan, because whatever you got going on, bro, you can't communicate to save your life, gang.
Awesome. Wish you could get a little bit of something to it.
Wow, man.
Check any?
In the last clip of this, just gonna be just tripping on his speech.
Never forget the bath. Never, never, never.
Never forget the bit.
Ever talk back saying RaKai, you forgot your drink.
How do you hear that
Bath.
again? Why he say it like that?
That's what the fuck you doing. Never forget the bath. Never, never, never. Ever talk back saying RaKai, you forgot your drink.
I'm not. Oh, this is a devious photo, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. That was actually funny, but the head thing was funny. Dude, why he did all that?
What's your necessity? What? A necessity. What's your not necessity. What's your necessity? Wait, I'm saying it wrong. What's your
Never
what's
forget
it
the
called?
bed.
Necessity. Wait, Chad, what's it called? How you say that right there?
Ethnicity?
Ethnicity, yeah, ethnicity, yeah, my bad.
Ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
I'll give him that. That one is a pretty weird word to pronounce. Ethnicity. 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 Am I gonna get the RaKai treatment?
Oh, you're just Caucasian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause you could have been like anything else. I don't know. It's like that. Fudge. Meta.
Is it I? Come on. MED. It's weird. It's one of the like spelling's a little weird to me. Sometimes I'll have to like write it or type it out before I can like figure out how to spell it.
Read this. Come on.
There is no way this whole last part is just gonna be. It is. Oh my god, he is wrong. He's wrong for this. Whatever. I gotta go somewhere. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I gotta I gotta go do some stuff. Is that a W outro guy? I'm joking. Join the Discord, the Twitch. I promise you I'm not this nonchalant, guys. You know, I just been on like I just was partying last night. You know, I threw a little hurting. Just got off of work. I work tomorrow, and I'm about to go to the gym. Was that tough? Alright, guys. Whatever. See you later. Never forget the Bev.